On 9th January 2024, a group of masked and violent men stormed a news station in Ecuador, taking the presenters and other staff members hostage on a live broadcast.
Dile que tenemos bomba. Sí, estamos al aire para que sepa que la mafia que no. No, usted juega con la mafia. No, vengan para acá, vengan para acá, vengan para acá. Vengan para acá, vengan para acá.
This was followed after the escape of the notorious gang leader Adolfo Macias, known as Fito, from prison. Criminal and gang violence has risen in recent years in Ecuador following the establishment of drug routes between the Ecuadorian gangs and the Colombian drug cartels. In another horrifying incident, candidate of presidential elections Fernando Villavicencio was murdered during his campaigns last year. Naturally, the question arises, what is the history of these gangs terrorizing Ecuador and the gang to which Fito belongs to, Los Corenos? George Bismarck Velis España, alias Teniet España, was a small time drug dealer in the 1990s. His business grew and he expanded it, eventually coming to control the trade routes with the Colombian cartels. Then, other gangs also started rising, such as the first arrivals of the Corenos, the Cueseros. The Cueseros killed España's wife during their rivalry with the Coneros. In response, España unleashed a brutal war on the Cueseros, with dozens of their members being killed. España himself was killed in a clash with Cueseros in 2007. Following this, George Luis Zambrano, alias Raquinia, assumed the command of the Coneros. He was imprisoned in 2011, but even then, he continued to command the Coneros from behind the bars. Little is known about Fito's life, but he was one of the most powerful and senior gang members of the Coneros. He is said to have been the major intermediate between the Coneros and the traffickers who transported the drugs. These traffickers were very important for the revenue of the Coneros. The Coneros have been involved in a gang war with the Lobos, the Gatos, Tiguerons, and the Chon killers. They have been at the losing end of this war for the control of drug routes. Prisons have become a major challenge for Ecuadorian administration with overcrowding, corruption, etc. The government has said that the recent violence was a reaction to President Noboa's plan to build new high security prisons for gang leaders. Who is Daniel Noboa? Daniel Noboa was born in the port city of Guayaquil. His father, Alvaro Noboa, is a billionaire, and the president is an heir to a huge banana business empire. President Noboa holds a degree in business administration from New York University and three master's degrees from Harvard, Northwestern, and Georgian universities. At the age of 18, he created his own events company before joining the family business. He has come to the power with the promise to restore security, reduce violence, and create jobs. Going back to the hostage situation, we can see some hopeful signs as the hostages were released while the government increased the strictness of their implementation of the decrees, refusing to accept the demand of the criminals. However, Noboa was not elected with a complete majority, and we will have to see in the future how he changes the messed up situation of Ecuador.